So I saw the Teen Titans Go movie. I went on opening day with a friend. To my surprise, it was a lot better than I expected. When they announced the Teen Titans Go movie and that it was going to have a theatrical release, I'm sure a lot of people, myself included, had the same reaction, unpleasantly surprised. However, after seeing a trailer for it back when I went to see The Incredibles 2 with a couple of friends, it caught my interest. It even made me genuinely smile, so I figured that I should at least give it a fair shot. So I did. While I'm not a fan of the Teen Titans Go TV series, I think it's kind of overhated by fans of the original 2000s Teen Titans. I don't straight up hate the show, but there's a lot I don't like about it. I'm not gonna go too much into the story since the trailer pretty much tells you what the movie's about in a nutshell. The TLDR version of the story is pretty much just this. Every superhero has their own movie except for Robin. Feeling left out, Robin wants his very own movie made about him. It turns out that all he needs is an archenemy, that being Slade, aka Deathstroke. Hijinks ensue while the Titans try to prove themselves worthy of being real heroes deserving of a movie. You would think that the jokes in this movie would be a lot like the ones found in the TV series, but most of them were pretty damn funny. I mean, there were a few jokes that didn't sit too well with me. For example, the fart joke at the beginning and the joke about how Robin has baby hands. However, there were only a few, while the rest being pretty funny. Seriously, the movie delivered many jokes and references that had me laughing and smiling throughout. Even Slade was funny. He mocks the Titans for being silly, but he himself is also a little silly. I don't want to spoil what most of these jokes are, but one of my favorite jokes, this being the main joke of the film, was that pretty much every DC character had their own movie. Yes, even the unpopular or obscure characters in this DC world have their own movies. This is kind of the meta humor I love. It pokes fun of how saturated the movie industry is with how many superhero movies there are. Another joke I loved was when the Teen Titans went back in time to rent some of the heroes' origins. They did this while making a reference to another movie franchise I'm a huge fan of. They even played the franchise's theme song when they did it. The presentation was well done. From the outside, the movie looks the same as the TV series, but the animation is smoother while everything else looks cleaner and more cinematic. Something I've realized is that this is the first 2D American-made animated movie to be shown in theaters in years. There's a lot of references and Easter eggs in this film that will make just about any DC Comics fan smile. If you take a good look at some of the backgrounds, you can see many other DC characters and gags. One of them being Nick Cage being the voice of Superman. There's also another certain someone who makes a cameo in this movie. Those who've already seen it know full well who I'm talking about, but for those who haven't, I'm not going to spoil it for you. It was really an unexpected treat. My friend and I were both shocked and delighted when he showed up out of nowhere. Before anyone asks, yes, there is a secret ending in this movie that got me hyped for future potential Teen Titans material. I'm not going to say what it is in case you want to go see the movie and see it for yourself. However, the secret ending has already made its way to the internet, so if you don't want to sit through the entire movie just to see it, then there's that. Even if you dislike the Teen Titans Go TV series like I do, I still highly recommend you go see Teen Titans Go to the movies, especially if you're a DC fan. Like I said before, I went in not expecting much and I ended up having a lot of fun. Just watch it and judge for yourself.